After 5 Radio.
Hey guys, can you hear me now? Yes. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. I am your host, aka the Hype Lady, Miss ThandoAmy, tuned in live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and now known as X. Yes, today I am not going to be hanging out with a guest because today is your day where you get to chime in on a very, very, very hot topic. Or let's talk about polygamy. So yes, today we are definitely going to be talking about polygamy. But before we talk about it, I see 2 people online. Let's see who's online. If you're online, do come through and let me know where you're listening from, and let's talk. Before I share today's story, what do you understand by the term polygamy, and would you succumb to it, or what? What do you think? Anzi, we support it, I support it. And it happens to be the guys who are actually supporting it. Women, what do you think? Take a miracle to me to come through, or invite your other friends to join in. I am going to be playing you a song all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. A talented artist who's based there, multi-talented, if I should put it that way, an serial entrepreneurship and entrepreneur. Geez, my mind is just everywhere. Serial entrepreneur who's based in Atlanta, Georgia, and now into music. And a lot of people keep saying, do you still believe in love, or what is polygamy to you, or do you believe in polygamy? We need to, decolonize, I would get decolonized, or whatever the terms you want to use relating to polygamy. But in the meantime, I want you to enjoy this jam while you come through Motules. What you think about polygamy? Would you succumb to it? And do you like it? Do you think it's cool? Why? Shout out to you, Imelda. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the radio station. Hey, Ngani, my guy, what's up? How's it going? We're talking about polygamy, guys. What do you think about polygamy? Would you succumb to it? Do you think that we've been over-colonized? We need to be, decolonized. I don't know what you want to call it. But Anzi, we're talking about polygamy, and there's a story that I am actually definitely going to be sharing with you guys. Kutimundu, your thoughts, your views, if it were you, what would you do? Or do you even think it falls under polygamy? But let me know what you think about today's topic before we dive into the story that I picked up this week. And if you actually tuned in, please do come through and let us know where you're tuned in from. And we'll definitely pin you and give you a shout out or shut up, or I don't know, right here. And if you want to come through actually to join us on air, feel free to let me know if you want to speak rather than typing, because sometimes typing can take forever. And right there, I was playing you a song from the talented multi-entrepreneur who's based all the way in Atlanta, Georgia, by the name of Zabron, with a song entitled Mujolo. And Jerudo Muchashirega, guys. And why though? Why? We all know Kuti, love changes everything. Love conquers all. Love, inoita kuti zvinhu zvipore zvite calm down, right? Saka, yes, come through and let's talk. Yes, Auntie Spiwe, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I meant to actually reduce the volume in the background so that we get started on today's topic. Yes, Auntie Spiwe, let me know, what do you think about polygamy? You're the one who's in the public spaces a lot, and you get to interact with a lot of people, and you've also been in the media space for the longest. What do you think? Let me know. While we're at it, I am going to share some of the comments that I received this afternoon when we shared this topic. I don't know how it's going to look on screen because it is quite a lot. It is actually quite a lot to put on screen, but we shall share it nonetheless. Now I'll share the bit that I can actually. So the first bit is Ijuka, but let's work with that. So somebody says in the afternoon when we posted this topic on our socials, I like this topic, decolonial thoughts kick in. Yeah. Maybe I wanted to say kicks in. So the challenge with cultural elimination and superiority of one race and one way of being is what made us reach where we see polygamy today. So just to finish off that statement, there we go, because it's quite long, guys. So polygamy, and then puts it in brackets, in the African definition, 1 man, 2/3 women, as evil, manipulative, against human rights, etc. So when in fact there is no polygamy without love or family ties. That's the definition of polygamy. So what you said that statement, Anzi, now ta kutengeserwa midongi. Oh, madongi, sorry guys, with my shoulder. And now ta kutengeserwa madongi akaora as ndozvinoreva human rights, and we follow, when in actual fact we know kupenga uku zvingaite sei kuti tawe kugamuchira kuondomorwa kwemasikirwo edu as African people. Ticharamba simple things like polygamy. So this is one comment that we got from one of our listeners. And like I said, one of our viewers, listeners, because we also put it on our social platforms. And like I said, if you want to come through, if it's going to be too long for you to type, do let me know. I'll send you a link so you can come through and express yourself vocally. And I see more comments here. And for me, I'm not for polygamy because since then I hate. Okay. This is Himelda, and Himelda is from Cameroon. So this is her saying, for me, I am not for polygamy because since then I have had just negative stories concerning polygamy. And there's one person coming from Africa, right? And like I said earlier on, somebody who put in a comment here, Guti, in Africa, the definition is one man, one woman, which is now considered evil, manipulative against human rights because of the Western culture. And here's Mimalda saying, nah, it's not for me. So what do you guys have to say? And apparently, in the afternoon, I've been getting messages on Majid, oh yeah, it's for me. I support it. This is not me saying, no, the good wrong. And so people are saying they support it. And apparently it happens to be coming from men. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you think. While we play you another song, all the way in the States, quite similar to Mjolo that I just played you, while we wait for your comments before I share my story. So please do enjoy this jam. Hanzi Gerudo Muchajirika. I mean, no good why. But again, mputanga number player. 2 seconds.
See what to buy, when we just had to put in my way. Zero Mujazeka. The chaps I see what juice. When the Suraga put it out, see, Zero Mujazeka. Parade got Sakanga wire. To find up a music from his Zara. Zero Mujazeka. Tinashe Mugabe, kuuza Paulo mwanasi wake. Zeko Mujazeka. Imi, Zeruda Mujazeka. Chinemarizi, Zeruda Mujazeka. Zeruda Mujazeka. Chinemarizi, Zeruda Mujazeka. Hauna kana text wa receiver nas but wambomu wana online maskat.
Okay, so as you can hear from Julian King and Muchajireka, because the dating scene today has become so complex due to, the complications on social media and all that weird stuff. But then how then do we explain to people like Himalda, who've said in Ninijanda Kanzwa about polygamy is all in the negative? Why would one succumb to it? Yet I've heard the negative stuff. Because keep in mind, some people are saying it's manipulation. Some people it's saying way beyond colonization. So what do you say? And Jiripa too. Yes, let us know, Tash. Right? That's what we want to hear so we can help each other out, right? And then we got a response from Auntie Spiwe here, Hansi Joni, but even the Western culture, wow, even the Western culture? I didn't even know. Really? Okay. The propensity to a bit on the side exists. So the only reason the West avoid it is because it gets expensive once one is caught, I guess. But African men do it all the time because of that desperateness by women to get married at any cost. But yes, which I totally agree and understand and dispute. But in today's world, do you think that's still the case? Because like you heard from Julian King's song, Anzi, because it is actually frustrating actually to be in it in the first place. But Barika, apparently, from what I hear, we actually spoke about it with one of the people who sent me a comment this afternoon. It's because of the way it has actually been put out there in a negative way, like Hamilda just said, in a negative way. So if there's nothing positive said about it, then amen. And this you're going to touch from say, and viva polygamy, my beautiful. Oh God, why are you saying this? But anyway, thank you so much, Andy Spill, for your contribution. And Tash, we will actually wait for you since Wati Jiri part 2. And I am going to share with you, I will share. It's got nothing to do with love but desperateness. Wow. Okay. Sorry, this is something I needed to put here. Yeah, and it has nothing to do with love but desperateness, of which apparently, let me also put another comment that we got in the afternoon before I share the story. And when you hear the story, there's a little tiny wincy bit, like 1% of polygamy, but it also twisted to another topic. Saka andiskuzi when you say desperateness, in what regards? Because we're gonna get into, okay, what does marriage mean? What does marriage mean to people? Why do people get married in the first place? Right? Because when you meet somebody, you talk about what you want, you say your expectations. Are you expecting to be in a polygamous marriage, or you just want munuako, you're that jealous, that munuako one, I don't know. These things need to be discussed before matombo is what I think. But the same person who actually said the first comment that I shared, Anzi, whatever the story, there is the reality of coexistence. In-laws fight, colonial mindset of individualism, and my way not any other. And they put two people together, even in a one man, one woman relationship, they still fight against the nurturing of a colonial mindset, dominance and control. So did the one man, one woman outfit? We are now familiar with stop the aspects of cheating. Yes. So having one man, one woman, will it stop cheating, or other people varikungo jigirwa muhomwe? No, was the answer. Vazvibvunza vakadaira zvikanzi no, but in Zim kwakatomboita mbiri yema small house, which is still there today. Now it has shifted to unknown girlfriends and unknown boyfriends. Actually, Zim is now a crime scene never seen before because of survival, wanting to live like the social media displays. Saka yongowa manja kwenjagwe. Okay, that's another person who's actually giving their own opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Saka it just depends. So even when people are not desperate, I guess, or maybe if Pakasait Kabarika, will it stop cheating? And somebody says no. So yeah, Anzishoni, why would you want to share a husband in a polygamous arrangement? Well, yeah, I don't know, Auntie. I don't know. I'm selfish, so I wouldn't know, to be honest. And like you said, on the women's side, yeah, I feel like it could be of desperation, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Ndambo pindo in such a situation, I guess. So I wouldn't know. And I feel like background also could play a role, because it contributes to your self-esteem. It contributes to knowing your worth. Just my thought. And then good luck, folks who are still wanting to get married. Stop it, please stop. But anyway, I am actually going to be sharing with you the story, and let me know. It is probably the story of it. It could be polygamy. It could be how you take it. But I am definitely going to be Okay, good night, Auntie Spiwa. Thank you so much. I am going to be sharing the story with you. Hold on. I am trying to look for this one here. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I can put it on the side or how does this work. I don't know. I'll just put it over. It's fine. So the topic says, Hansi, okay. Oh, sorry. Let's start from here. Polygamy. There we go. I need to take this down. Geez, this is a lot of work. It's like you're trying to figure out what's what. Okay, I will put this down. So, somebody shares on behalf of their brother. So my oldest brother married a second wife because his first wife is barren, and he basically married the second wife without telling the first wife. She was very upset, of course, go figure, but the first wife didn't leave him. She just stopped interacting with us, her in-laws, even though we live in my brother's house with them. She is financially okay, and before the second wife came, she helped my brother out even with the house that they built. After he married again, she apparently stopped everything but refused to leave because she helped him build the house financially. Finances gap. So my brother has hit a very rough patch and she is not doing anything to help. Even when we had to rush him to the hospital, she didn't even visit. The second wife is useless. She doesn't work. My brother tried to sell the house. Now, but the first wife took him to court. At first, we begged, but she doesn't rate any of us again. And then how the story ends. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Story and then the lawyer told us that we will win because they bought as Mr. and Mrs. just end instead of Mr. and Mrs. We lost, and the court said they should sell and split based on the percentage of her contribution to the house. So she put in more than 50%. So let's just say maybe 51%, and she took her share without any remorse. So she left and didn't even look back at her sick husband. Oh, she left. Yeah, go figure. She said that she would not divorce him, that she is waiting to be a widow. How cruel can one be? My brother didn't maltreat her when he was okay. Okay. Kana uchiti didn't maltreat her, help me understand. Kana wakaunza mukadzi asingazvizive. Ininanguka handipanzwi sepapo. So now you've heard the topic, the story. Would you consider that polygamy or would you consider that cheating? Because when we looked at it, or when we looked at it and dissected, and is yoguti polygamy kana kuti is cheating, and what do you guys think? All right, so Dwayne. Dwayne, long time, buddy. How are you? Dwayne Lube, it's part of our culture. The white man has oppressed black people in many ways that we think our tradition is actually evil. That is exactly what was said by our first contributor. And that's it. Being manipulated, some people say. Some people say it's evil. But how is it part of our culture, though? Like, if I was born, of course I was born not in the Western world. If I wasn't exposed, let's put it that way. If I wasn't exposed to the Western world, but in my hearts of hearts, I knew I wanted to, or knew, I do not want to be in a polygamy, part of a polygamy. Would you consider that me being evil, even if it's part of my culture, without being exposed to the Western? I don't know. Let me know what you think. This is me thinking. And here comes Andile. Yes, Miss Pupa, how are you? How's Edmonton? I hope you're good. Hansi, it's not tradition. But what's the difference between tradition and culture? And then we move from there. And then she went on to add on, women were brainwashed that women cannot have just one. Women were brainwashed Or men were brainwashed? Women were brainwashed that men cannot have just one? Oh, what do you guys think? What do you mean? Oh, please do elaborate, Miss Angela Pupa. Please do elaborate. And here is Zoe. How's it, Zoe? How are you? Hope you're good. Truth is, I am here because girl, why did you just disappear now? Eh? Come back to Alberta. I hope you're good, my love. I miss you too. Do come back and let us know what you think about polygamy. Yes, Shingi, please do come through. I want your opinion. How are you, girl? Long time, long time. Oh my gosh, years, ages. Please do let me know what you think about polygamy. Let me know if it's as evil as people portray it. It's people manipulation, or I'm trying to read what other people wrote here. Evil, manipulation against human rights. What do you think? Let me know what you think. And after sharing the story, do you think it was polygamy? Do you think it was cheating? And how the woman reacted? Do you think it was fair? Do you think it was kind? Do you think she should have at least cared for the husband, regardless of him bringing the other woman, or pagata an issue? Oh, here's somebody who's in a polygamous marriage. There we go. I am loving it. Okay, Shingi, please do share with us how and when did you, how did you get into a polygamous marriage and what made you get into one? You're loving it. And wow. Okay, I didn't even realize you were in one. Oh my gosh, guys. I learned with Shingi. She's an amazing actress, by the way. Talented. I love her. She's phenomenal and very outspoken. So please do come through and let us know if you want to be live on air, if you want to, because sometimes it could be long to share. Please do let us know. Here's one person who's in a polygamous marriage, and Andile, you're saying Kuti women were brainwashed. So are we saying Shingi was brainwashed to think men cannot live with one woman? I don't know. I think it's actually just a choice, right? It is what it is. Kopakazo, we are mining after you, Shingi. How do you feel? Oh, yeah. Or Patana Mainini, how did you feel? How did you feel? While we wait for other people's responses, I am actually going to be. Here's a response from Tash Ambotaura Kutizroni. So Tash is like, prominents of polygamy have claimed that the more wives a man has, the more children he is likely to have. And the more children, the greater the chances that the family will enjoy immortality. This is indicative of the high regard in which the tradition is held by some African people, men in particular. So, which brings us to the question that I posed earlier on, Kodijrani. So why do people get married in the first place? Do they get married for kids? Do they get married just to have a, what do you call it? Just to have a partner, I guess, to have somebody to share life with? Or do people, actually, come to think of it, I feel like this is me bringing just my thoughts, Kuti. Do you think Kuti polygamy works in today's world compared to back in the day? Because back in the day, keep in mind, people had cows, they had all this wealth traditionally, and we live in a world where there's global inflation. How will you be able to take care of all those kids? Or are you even able to take care of all those kids? Or these days, I don't know. So what do you guys think? But thank you so much for your contribution, Tash Kutizrani. I guess for more children, but question is, do people actually just get married for more children? But I think back in the days, because keep in mind, our parents or generation, our grandparents, they had so many kids, up to 10 kids, and then our parents kind of tried to reduce the number, and then our generation is reducing the number to at least 2, and then goes to 1. So what do you think? And then Shingi says it's their tradition, so I don't mind. But then, okay, so which brings me to another question, Shingi. If it's their tradition, what is your value? Like, what are your values, right? Because if it's their tradition, you're also supposed to come with your own values too, right? As an individual, at least. Because unoshika uri waniga and then bata needs and then mozoita 2, kana mozoita 10. It's up to you. What are your values? Because it seems like you went with his values or with their tradition. I don't know. This is interesting. And Shingi, wow, you've actually surprised me. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. This was actually, something that I never actually imagined. I would see somebody who's in a polygamous marriage, especially like somebody who I know that close, right? But as long as you're having fun and as long as you're happy, that's what's important, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, but anyway, Hansi, there's so many reasons that people may engage in polygamy. So these reasons may be religious or societal, including stability, safety, companionship, economic resources, reproduction, or love. So in some cases, people are as polygamous, meaning they have the capacity to love more than one person. Okay, I guess if they have the capacity to do that, and as long as, women love attention, right? If you're giving them all attention, I don't know. On each at the same time, move on. I'm just asking for a friend. On hit, what do you do? At the same time. Anyway, I just could have wondered that exactly, Touch. Can I knew, but I just forgot. Okay, why did I even say that? It's my inside voice thinking. It is my inside voice thinking. No. God, just as we wait to hear every other person's response, I have another song for you. Our talented Zimbabweans out here in the diaspora and those who are actually tuning in, thank you so much for tuning into Tough Love Giggles on your number one online radio station. I am your host, aka the Hype Lady, Miss ThandoAmy, holding it down this Saturday morning if you're actually in Zimbabwe. And the time right now is 25 minutes to 8, sorry. 25 minutes to 8 a.m. Central African time while I'm coming to you live all the way from Canada. And the time on my end is 25 minutes before 11 p.m. Still a Friday night. And today's topic at hand is polygamy. Would you succumb to a polygamous marriage? And I have one friend of mine that I went to school with at Journey. I am in one and I am loving it. And then we also had somebody say, they have been, manipulated to think that it's okay that men cannot live with one woman. I don't know. And then somebody else says, and some people are capable of distributing the love. Your love. By Betty. But anyway, Valerie, thank you so much for tuning in, my love. How are you? And I hope you're good. But I am going to be taking you all the way to BC right now so you can hear some of the talented Zimbabwe musicians out here in the diaspora. And guys, polygamous marriages. But I don't go to you guys. Please do enjoy.
It's like I just landed but BC on a Papa and Vancouver rapper. And the plan I had to stay with so-and-so wasn't panning out, so I reached out to Guna Morphin. I'm like, Mdara Ndone Ogamdara. Ganzi. Orongeka Mdara. Muruanza Zuxpakwa Mdara. Sheesh, Zadaro Gad. Rongeka Mdara. Muruanza Zuma baby Mfana. Money don't grow on trees. Money put my mind at ease. I heard money can't make your dream. Sega wangu ronge kamdara. Uru ones that look spark one fana. That's why me and my niggas never sleeping. 24/7, we always working, nigga 7-Eleven. A crown for my daughter and my son is my only attention to ThandoAmy. It's synonymous with African legend. I'm trying to get it, I swear it's like I say I don't need it. There's a homie in my circle that could probably use it. That's a vibe I'm trying to get on. Get on if you get stuck, go harder every time I'm feeling step. Yo, money is a funny thing, ain't it? You can literally go make it off a caption. You can easily go make it off a caption and turn around and 500,000 people asking, yo, what happened? How you go from renting to leasing, walking to yachting, balling, you fly cause you hate fucking traffic. Salmon, they told you they sold out of bluefish. Tragic. Don't get gum dada. Uno wants to spark rum dada. Don't get gum dada. Uno wants to my baby dada. I say money don't grow on trees, but money put my mind at ease. I heard money can't make you dream. It's like a one go don't get come dada. No one's a spark one dada. Yeah. My father keeps saying I should save more. You spending too much money in the studio. It's been 10 whole years, you keep saying next year. I ain't even seen one single video. Man, I feel bad for the dude. Sons of creators, African dads.
So this is the talented Manyanya. Manyanya, exactly. Formerly known as ThandoAmy with a song entitled Rongeka. Anzaewa muna rongeka. I'm good muna rongeka. All my decisions.
My lady, my wrists are froze. My money nocturnal getting paid, eyes closed. I won't go on get come dada.
And so Manyanya used to actually was formerly known as ThandoAmy with the songs entitled Anna what do you call it? Anzi, When I Die, exactly. One of his songs where he says, Anzi, when I die, please put my songs on repeat so my mama and my papa can eat. But you got to know we're going to be putting your songs on repeat right now, so you can also enjoy the fruits of your work. Saka, it's actually a single that was produced last year. And Anzi, right now I am actually cooking an album. So we're definitely looking forward to that album. And those who are actually tuning in right now, thank you so much for tuning into Tough Love Giggles on your number one online radio station, After 5 Radio. I am your host, the hype lady, Miss ThandoAmy, holding it down this Saturday morning or Friday night, depending on where you are in the world. And I see today we're talking about polygamy. And, we've been having a couple of comments and people come through and let us know their views, their comments about polygamy or, being a part of it. And apparently one of my friends is a part of it. That's why we put that there. It is actually possible even in our generation today. And then Dwayne went on to say, Tash is correct. Ultimate goal is to increase the bloodline. Okay. All right. Okay. So we live in a world where people are, I don't know, are they still focusing on bloodline, inheritance, heir, and stuff like that? Are people still focusing on that? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know, Dwayne. And back in the day, I totally get it. But how about in today's dating world? You even heard from... Okay, sorry, I had just clicked something by mistake. So we heard from Auntie Spiwa earlier on. We heard from Auntie Spiwa earlier on saying, good luck to the people. Where is it? Good luck to the people who still want to get married, because in today's world, not gonna happen. It's nothing to do with love. By the way, yes, Auntie Spiwe, saying it has nothing to do with love. Nothing to do with love. It's just people being desperate and not knowing what they want. And some people, Auntie Johnny, we also got another comment saying women were brainwashed to think that men cannot have just one woman. And this is, from Andle. So if you're saying could it's increase in the bloodline, some people are saying it's tradition. Some people are saying could some people have the capacity to love a whole lot of people. what do you say? Or what do you think? Kuti munenge makarongeka zvakamira papi? And a whole lot of people are even singing music, like our artists saying, kuti zverudo muchazvirega. And we already have two artists who are actually saying that. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? And let me know if you can actually hear our music here in the background when we play it, because I am actually muting on my end, but I'm not too sure if it's still showing or if it's, if it's playing on your end. Jisine Hajo, we are definitely going to be waking other people up if they're missing on what's happening right now, as we take you all the way to the UK with the talented Cass Cliff, and we have good news, baby, if you didn't know. Okay, we'll share after the song. So it's time for people to wake up. And if you're about to dance on a Friday night, this one's for you.
Wakey, 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 wakey. It's time to wake up. Wake up. You need to wake up for the night shift. Wake up for the day shift. Let's go get this money. Party later today. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
I just felt like let's put my head down on the pillow, and then like 5 seconds later,
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up. Get up, get up, we say. Wakey, wakey. Wake up. It's time to wake up.
and let's see.
Is this the time that we're actually waking each other up? Wake up and smell the coffee.
And then,
Because, honeys, so this is the song entitled Wake Up by the talented Cass Cliff and DJ Roscoe. Produced by Sammy J. And so, as I was saying earlier on, we have good news. Kaz, and actually, they were formerly known as BK and Kaz before it was just Cass Cliff. And the brothers are back together. Yes. So we cannot wait to hear they come back.
It's time to wake up. Come on, wake up. It's time to wake up.
Come on, wake up, guys. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And now we have our sister in the house. Hey, Rua, how's it going, my love? I hope you're good. Hansi Joni, we need to sign a petition to burn man at the stake. Because why do you need 3 wives when you can't even handle one? Eh? Love. Hansi kunevangwe who can spread the love. Yeah? Kunevangwe who can spread the love. And she went on to say, Anzi, why do men need more than one when they complain about one and say women are such a headache? Oh my God, oh my God. And the showing was daughter. Nay, I don't know. Muno anenge achichema because you want to go to the keg, please. Anyway, okay, this is me just being dramatic on behalf of my sister. That's exactly what she'll be doing. Saka auntie, why would you actually think of having, polygamy, being a polygamous marriage, yet you can't even handle one woman and you complain about one woman? So how are you able to handle more than just one woman? Huh? And if you missed out earlier on, Ruwa and Joni, some people are able to. Some people have the capacity to love more than one person. Some people have that capacity. Huh? And then my girl. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Shaba bloodline, Chimbomira, guys. Okay, so Dwayne, I'm not too sure if you actually understand Shona, because I know you're in Devele. We talk about bloodlines. We need to just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. What's the point if you're not going to pour into the offspring? Because first of all, if you're not going to point to the offspring correctly, but I guess maybe, my love, this is where I was asking Kuti, in today's generation, to be honest, from what we're seeing, our men cannot even take care of themselves. Oops, tough love. And the giggles. Anyway.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. It's time to wake up. Wake up. You need to wake up for the night shift. Wake up for the day shift. Let's go get this money. Party later today. It's time to wake up.
But being an actual parent, dololo, dude, we've heard a lot out there. So I don't even know what in that's why even initially when I started this topic, I was asking Kuti, what do you understand? What do you understand from the term polygamy? And then we can put that in today's generation and figure out kuti zvinoita here kuti 1 + 1 zvichibuda 2 kana kuti zvinoti 1 + 1 11. I don't know, to be honest, because like what she's saying, kuti munoda zvemabloodline imi musingatomboziva how to point to the offspring correctly. And honestly, like I said, personally, I am not going to take my words back. A lot of our generation's men cannot even take care of themselves. So how then do you expect to be in a polygamous marriage when you can't even take care of yourself? A lot. I didn't say all. I didn't say what. That a lot. A lot means majority. Yes, Shingi is back. But ukangoziva kuti mese muri pabarika, but hamsati mazvibata. Oh, okay. Shingi, no, I can't do with you right now. And ukangoziva muri mese, but hamsati mazvibata chete. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, Shingi, in this case, are we saying the story that I shared today was okay in that sense? Hana kuudza mukadzi wake chitongoti akazozvibata. Mukadzi wekutanga akazozvibata. Saka manje wazvibata kudaro. Actually, pavanenge vachidate mabhebha. Pavanenge vachidate mabhebha, vanenge vasina kunyatsorecruita kana ndoti kurecruit. I don't know what to say. But to figure out kuti because if you were listening when I shared my story, the Hamad Zemurume ended up saying the second wife was useless. Who is like, Hamad Zemurume dzinenge dzakulebla vasingaziye zviri kuitika behind closed doors kana kuti pashikatangira. Understand? Kana munhu akurwara and then onzi first wife ngachiuya. Why? Anti pana second wife. But anyway, anti ende barika rine mari harina noise. Taura hako anzi irori remarombo ndori nepamuro. Shingy, you haven't changed, my friend. You haven't changed. Oh my gosh, you're too funny. But there you go. But then to all right, Shingy. But anzi ingwani zvataurwa nemunin'ina wangu. Anzi how then kune vazhinji vachona 90% of vanabhudhi vedu vegeneration yedu havatogoni kuzvichengeta. Saka wai vachida barika vasingagoni kuzvichengeta. Iri nhangu ka ndazvishaya. But what do I know? What do I know? Mabarika anosiana and different strokes for different folks, I guess. But yeah, that's today's topic, guys. And we only have 8 minutes before we say good night to each other, or goodbye, or good morning to each other, depending on where you are. And this has been actually quite a fun topic. What people think. And it was actually shocking for me to even learn that, my friend is in a polygamous marriage, and it's quite interesting. It is quite interesting because we get to learn the people who are actually in it. And oh yeah, if you know vaskana gold digger, no, it's because you're broke. Kana win a mari chete apana chinokunetsa kana gold digger notoita 10 gold digger zvine zvitori boy gera saka anzi zvone nah, this is a tough love moment. Take that. It is just a tough love moment, but don't worry, it's just the truth. And then Nancy, if a man is open from the onset, you won't have many issues, which is exactly what we're saying, Shingi, based off of the story that we shared today. The reason why the woman behaved the way she behaved is because the man wasn't open about it, and now I could have that support and all that, which is that she actually had a good woman, a good wife. I don't know what you guys think about the woman, on the other hand, and the way she reacted and responded to that. And then Godfrey goes on to say, "Kuti munhu wese anoita zvinomuitira." Exactly. Different strokes for different folks. That's it. And then, thank you so much, Godfrey. And then Dwayne is like, of course, nowadays women are more focused and independent, which is good, but also a disadvantage because they don't submit. Okay, Dwayne, before you finish that statement, women don't submit to BS, period. I'm just going to say that. Women don't submit to BS. If you treat a woman right, trust and believe, you don't even need to tell them to submit. Anyway, and they don't understand what a man can do, women cannot do better. Nah. This is the moment where we kind of need to educate men. This is the moment where we say, men, get into women's spaces. Actually, get into independent women's spaces, and then you will learn more. This is me saying. Anyway, Sis Nani, how are you? Long time. And that's just cultural violence and abuse to women. Okay. I didn't see that one coming. There goes, what's her name? Andile. There's your support system. And that's just cultural violence and abuse to women. That's exactly what Sis Nani thinks. But thank you so much for coming through, Sis Nani. We have more comments coming in. I'm just waiting for an era where women can have a polygamy of men. 3 husbands. Yeah, what? By the way, there are actually some women who are doing that. If you haven't seen it, I will share with you, my dear. There are actually women who are doing that, and men are in the same house, and the woman is introducing the boyfriend to the husband, and don't worry, So Anzi Dwayne, yes, I agree with you, Shingi. I agree with you. That's why I even said it right there and there. Women do not submit to BS. And like I said, our generation these days, men do not want to work. So do I submit to a man who doesn't want to? I don't know if that makes sense to me. I don't know. And here's another one. Submit for the why. When topic to submit comes out, it's just narcissism. Trust me, not even narcissism. I don't want a woman speaking over me. Hey, control freak. Simple. Like, we now know all these things. I don't want a woman talking over me. I will submit. You don't even need to tell a woman to submit. Even the Bible on its own does not even ask the men to tell the woman to submit. Because God created the woman knowing that if you give woman love, give this woman love, they will even lick your shoes, man. It's as simple as that. Respect a woman as well. Love, respect. I mean, respect goes both ways, right? I know men have this whole thing. Oh, yeah, men. Anyway, let me not try. This is Tough Love Giggles, guys. If you guys were just tuning in the whole time, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for your contributions. This is the moment where we say, goodbye to each other. And I would like to appreciate each and everybody that just tuned in today and contributed. And Tough Love Giggles, by the way, is all about sharing the shajiri, with no reservations, and just share your opinions. No one's opinion is right or wrong. It's what you believe, it's what you think, and it's all good, right? And one's journey, different strokes for different folks. There we go. But then our last comments before we get to log off. True, men nowadays are lazy. They want a woman who provides and submissive women. They want submissive providers is the term that I heard. Yeah, they want submissive providers. Nah, bye. But anyway, hi Raz, Simbi, how are you? How's Edmonton? Sorry, Taguta Gaga, because now the time is kind of moving. And I agree. Yes, it's not Nina. Women don't submit to BS. Women submit to love. It's as simple as that. If you're going to just disrespect a woman and just bring a woman without them knowing, and then you expect them to submit to that, I don't know how that makes sense. But okay, I guess. Okay, don't bite me. Thanks for the No, we're just letting you know. Oh, no. Trust me, we're not biting you. We're just letting you know, because this is where we're saying you need to go in independent women's spaces so you can learn. And that's the reason why we're having all these topics, so that we can teach each other. And with the journey, times have changed. Women are now educated, but being educated or being smart or being, independent does not mean we lack emotional intelligence, or I don't know what you want to call it, because all I can say is women do not submit to BS, especially our men these days who are so lazy. And it's, yeah. So anyway, how are you, love? Edmonton is good. All right, my love, and everybody else, thank you so much for coming through and for sharing your comments, your opinions. Next time we are definitely going to be talking about submission, and then we get to hear other men's opinions on submission, and also independent women's opinion on submission. But we really, really, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again next time, same place, same time. But next week we're going to be having a cool guest who's taking space in Hollywood. So please do stay tuned for that interview, and a whole lot more. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, After 5 Radio. And don't forget to click the notification bell on, because you get notified each time we upload any of our interviews that we get to do here on Tough Love Giggles, as well as topics like this. And we are definitely going to be having a podcast coming soon. So everything that we're going to be discussing here, if you don't get the opportunity to watch or make time for it, it will be on the go and making life easy for you. But it was a pleasure catching up with a whole lot of people, and having people participate and contribute to today's topic. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. We love you. But let's continue listening to After 5 Radio.